might be. I hope this is a little bit better. Hope it's clearer. Way better? Or just better? Hello. Much. Okay. Awesome. Now I got to get to, well, I got to be able to see. I think this is going to be fine. Much better. Wow, much better. A lot better. All right. Better view. Okay. Way better. Okay. Awesome. I just ran into some farmland, got out of there. That was quick, huh? Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Gypsy. Gypsy says, go back and hit that like button. I wasn't going to be stopped. I hope everybody's having a great day. Anybody having some barbecue food or anything? Cookouts? Anybody jumping in a pool? I think it's a little cold in Ohio to do that, but I could be wrong. Well, I was in there and got some good footage. Oh, you're alone today, Gypsy. Well, you have me. Hello again. Kimmy, hello. So it's really hard for me to read the screen, the names, because they're so little and the sun's like right on me. So I'll just keep on saying hello, hello. Smash the like. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, interesting. I heard it's raining in some parts of Ohio. That's a little strange. Thank you, Gypsy. I really do appreciate that. You all make my day. It's a beautiful day, that's for sure. There's some cows out there, and I hope they stay way over there. Because me and farm animals, I don't know, I think they can sense my nervousness around them. I can go hunting for Bigfoot at night, but a cow makes me nervous. Imagine that. Hello. Yeah, that live, man, I'll tell you what. The look on Junior's face when he come running out was unexplainable. I was looking at him and seeing the look on his face, and yeah, he still hasn't really talked about what he's seen. He's just like, it was tall. He said, I seen its face and its teeth, and he just shook his head. But man, happy Memorial Day to you too. Everybody, thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's how we've lost quite a few people, team members because of what had happened to them or what they seen. And it always seems like they pick someone, and when they pick them, they just pick on them. I don't know what it is. And he even said during the live, I didn't see it, but he said that he touched a tree and was giving it his good energy. At claim 4, that's where it was. Thank you. Good to see you all. Good to see you. Like I said, it's hard for me to read the names because they're so small. But I can read what you're saying. Yeah, Junior's being tested. That's for sure. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Jim, good to see you too. They do like Junior Kim. Joey, that last live was at 4. I don't say where it is until we end up leaving there for good. Greetings from San Antonio. Oh, it's got to be hot out there today. That's for sure. think one of those cows just looked my way, like, oh, who's that? LIB, how you doing, brother? Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for everybody for their service, whether in the Army or a police officer or Prince. I believe that says Prince George, BC. Hello. Yeah. So, as you know, in one of the last few videos, we did a gift giveaway. If you watched all the way to the end, and the letter was N for new area. That was a great video. And thank you for everybody that, uh-oh, is that cow coming over here? Thank you for everybody that entered into the drawing and got the letter right. That is definitely not going to be the last gift giveaway. There's more to come all year long. But Nicole Castle, I will get a hold of you. You are the winner. Congratulations, Nicole. And what I do is everybody that entered, their name gets thrown in the bucket gets shaken, or the hat gets tossed around, and either I'll pick it or I'll have someone else pick it. And it was fun. So Nicole, congratulations. Nicole Castle, I'll get a hold of you and get your information. I'll get your prize sent out to you. And I'll tell you, the next gift giveaway, give you a heads up, is coming up. So, because I got a lot of what I'll be sending. Well, not a lot, but I have a few things. So it should be fun. So who's all having a cookout today, where we can all get together and come on over to your place? Okay, Amy. Amy asks, how do you enter into the gift giveaway? All right, during the video, if you watch it all the way through, sometimes I'll put it in the very beginning of the video, sometimes I'll put it in the middle. In this case, it was at the end of the video, like towards the end. Not the very end, but it was towards the end. I'll pick a letter or a number and I'll say, put it below in the comments, and I'll enter you into the drawing. And that's all you have to do. You have to be a subscriber, so make sure you're subscribed, and it's free to do. It doesn't cost anything to hit that subscribe button. But the gift giveaways are for members only, subscribers only. And this one will be our 5th or 6th one, somewhere in there. Our 5th or 6th winner. I try to do one every month for the rest of the year, so there'll be a lot more. Shannon, hello. Going widescreen, scared silly. See, I can see when the sun dims down a little bit. Hello, Shannon. What was the prize? Oh, I can't say until she gets it. The prize can be a lot of things, just depends. It could be a gas card, could be a shopping cart, could be a t-shirt, could be a hat, could be a sticker, could be a number of things. Oh yeah, you cows, nope, don't even start walking over here. That one over there is starting to walk over here, like looking this way, like, oh, I'm gonna eat that guy. Heather, hello. If I missed you, I'm sorry, I couldn't see because of the sun. So hello, if I missed you. So yeah, if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them for you. great place to do this. Yeah, Pat. Yeah, I get a little nervous around farm animals. Like I said, I think that's pretty funny as I can go chasing Bigfoot and Dogman, but, you know, farm animals kind of kick my goat. I'm not worried about a Dogman, but, you know, a sheep or a cow comes towards me, I'm debating life there. I did. You all did a great job. Oh my God, the screenshots from that. Yep, bees too. Can't you got that right? Yep, snakes. Yeah. Yes, Clint. I am gonna be opening back up the store, and I'll put a link up for the store on a CameraMan YouTube channel here. We came to a deal, and they gave me a good deal on shirts and hats because they were looking at like 30-40 bucks for t-shirts, and that's crazy. But they worked out a good price. You know, I'll make nothing on it, but that's not the point. The point is so you all could afford t-shirts. I'd love you all to have t-shirts. And when I had the store open before, I actually ran into somebody that had a t-shirt, and they were like, "Hey, cameraman, can you sign it?" I was like, "Absolutely." Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Take up cow tipping? Nope. I'm good with that. Don't cows get like aggressive? Again, not afraid of Bigfoot or Dogman, but a cow and bees obviously freak me out a little. Not so bad if they're like way over there. I'm good with it. I can zoom in and say, wow, pretty cow. Yeah, cow tipping is a myth. I don't even think you could push one, especially something on all fours. That'd be hard. Yeah. There's a name I haven't seen in a while. DMZ. How you doing? Yeah, Gypsy. Yeah, I am. I was already back there for probably about a good while. I did some filming. I want to get back up in there and do some more filming. Spooky Matt, how you doing, buddy? And yeah, just finish it up and then I'll get it out to you. I'm really backed up on videos. I have probably 6 or 7, and they're going over the horror in the forest to see if everything that they wanted taken out is good. And as soon as that's done, then I'll drop them in both places. I'll drop the edited version on YouTube and then the full version on the other one. Awesome, Matt. We got to hook back up, Spooky Matt. I want to take you into the area where Junior was and seen whatever he's seen, man. Pretty much freaked him out. Sally says, Gypsy, you're making my mouth water. Nancy B, sorry if I've missed saying hello to y'all. Yeah, I'm trying to get into different, some of the new areas and back into some of the ones that we've been doing. So I've been out. I did 3 hunts in one day with 3 different peoples. You think it's gonna rain today? So it was nice getting out there with you, Spooky Matt. That was a great video, great evidence too. Absolutely. Out in Oregon on a hunt, and they have been seeing footprints in tree structures. Yeah, you know, I've seen. I just found a tree structure and took a picture of it. I'll put it up. I'll put it up in the on here on the message board on YouTube here on the CameraMan page, and I'll also put it in the Facebook group. It's definitely not a big one, but it's definitely a structure, and I think it was made from maybe younger ones learning how to make them, because the design isn't like nothing that I've seen before, but it's definitely a TP structure. Thank you, thank you, thank you, DMZ. I really do appreciate you, and I miss you, man. I haven't seen you around for a while. And hello, how you doing? Again, if I missed you coming in, it's because the sun bouncing off the camera here and the names are really small, but I could see the writing. It's a little bit bigger. Sue, hello. And when the sun comes out and hits the camera, it's a little hard. And I don't want to face it towards the farm, so I'm keeping it this way because I don't want nobody to get upset with me. Let's see, Jerry says, no wonder your back's hurting. You don't carry them, did you? Nope. Thank y'all so much. Really do appreciate y'all. You all do a lot of work in finding these things. And it's amazing because you all should work for top of the line shows. I truly believe that. You are all that talented. And I like to know sometimes if you, Nancy mentioned before, she's like, why do you ask if we would do this or not? And it's just because if you all say, no, I can't, and I've talked to some people that say, I wouldn't get out there, and we've had some discussions, you know, about why they wouldn't. And by the end of our discussion, you know, they changed their mind and they were like, yeah, you're right, we're going out. So it's nice to know why people wouldn't go out there, because I believe everybody could. I mean, I understand if you medically can't, but if there's any fears, I'd like to take those away. We'll try to take them away. And hopefully everybody get out, because everybody now carries a camera of some sort, whether it be your phone or whatever. And the more eyes out there, the better this, you know, would help the whole community out. Every YouTube channel, everybody talking about Bigfoot, it would just help the whole Bigfoot community in a whole. Oh, Clint, man, if you are out this way, you're always welcome to join us. You're my hero, Nancy. You always got good questions for me. Absolutely, Sally. I cannot wait. I've already talked to Trapper about it. And June, we got something to tell you coming up. Me, LIB, Trapper, we got something big coming up for you all in June. This will help y'all out. This will make y'all smile. There's a bird, a chicken hawk. Yeah, that's awesome. And that's nice to have people around in different states, because if I get a hold of somebody that lives in your state and you go out, I'll send them your way. Pat, you are 100% correct. Once you start, it's hard to stop. Wayne, how you doing? Carol, how you doing? Good and slow. How you doing? Lady, how you doing? Happy Memorial Day to you all, if I missed you. There is no stupid question. What's the difference between Bigfoot and a dog man? Well, I can't tell you because I don't know much about a dog man. I believe we ran into him a couple times, but nothing that has made me really dive deep into researching them. Happy Memorial Day to all. Remember the fallen, absolutely. What's happening in June? Well, I want to wait for a Q&A to get everybody else on, to clue y'all in on that. But you guys are going to be pumped. I'm really pumped for this. I think, Bruce, I do. Bruce asks, do Dogman and Bigfoot maybe run together? I believe so. Because we've been in areas where people were like, that's definitely a Dogman area. And, walking 25 yards and go, wow, this is, and like turned and went to a Bigfoot area. So I believe so. I believe even if, a Bigfoot moves out of that area and a Dogman follows in and takes over the area, I believe that could happen too. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Donnie. Wendigo. Oh, yeah. I think we have came across the Wendigo for sure. Sally Joe, do you remember that thermal with the teeth and the eyeballs? The big canines? I believe that was a Wendigo. The way the shape of the face was, that was a scary thing. And those pictures should be up on the CameraMan Facebook chat room. If you hit the pictures, I know there's probably 1,000 million pictures now because that was around when we first began. But I believe that was a Wendigo. The way the face was, and you could see the eyeballs, and definitely tell it was eyes and canine teeth. Oh, absolutely. You're gonna love this come June when we get on there. And we've been to Wendigo areas, like Helltown is 100% a Wendigo area. They've done documentaries on it and all kinds of stuff. The governments went in there. Yeah, DMZ. Yeah, and I'll go through there my files too, and I'll repost it if I can find it. Oh boy, I probably got almost a terabyte full of pictures. Just pictures, not even video. Oh yeah, I've heard of her. Yep, yep. I know a lot of the Ohio researchers. We all stay in contact some way or somehow. Because we'll try to ask if they got something in their area that's going on here or something weird going on. We'll want to see what's going on, if it's going on in their area, or vice versa. And we all share pictures. Now, some groups here in Ohio, they just they don't want to talk at all. They're just to themselves. Yep. Exploring with Bear. Yes, he is in Ohio. Florida. Yeah, it's got to be nice there today. Oh my God, it's probably hot. Oh yeah, that would be fun. I wonder if the experience would be heightened because, you know, both of our eyes are open. You know, everybody's eyes are open to what's going on. And I believe, you know, even when you go into a new area, I believe they know who you are. Because I believe these things communicate. I mean, we know by tree knocks and so on. That way they do. But I learned something interesting if you all want to hear it. Um, I was on the government site, and since 2015, they don't do hair samples anymore. The government don't even go by them. Other people do, but the government says that hair samples, they can't get a great reading on anything from a piece of hair. So that's a good question. Why don't they make thermal hunting cameras? My thermal takes video and it is a camera, but it doesn't do um, audio. Absolutely, Sally Joe. I believe it too, and I believe they talk. You know, I believe that. Are they interdimensional? I think so. I believe so. I'm 75 25 on it. I'm northern Ohio. The UK. Thank you for joining us. Does the does UK do Memorial Day? I'm not sure if they do, but if they do, happy Memorial Day. If they don't. No, Nancy, I was never professional. At the very beginning of this, I probably fumbled the camera a lot and tripped over a lot of stuff. But no, just with time and doing it, you kind of, everything starts working together. Kind of like riding a bike. New York. Great place out there. Great place out there, New York. Beautiful in the UK. That's awesome. I believe 100% they have day watchers. And if they don't have day watchers and they just roam, we've caught a lot of stuff during the day. A lot. Bank holiday, Monday today, yep. Yeah, so check it out. The government don't acknowledge hair, and they haven't since 2015. They go into detailing why they don't go by hair samples anymore and everything. Don't tap out. Nope, no tapping out here. No, I didn't get a thermal drone yet. And they've really been on me about flying the drones, threatening to throw me in jail. And yeah. Kristen, hello. Yeah, so flying the drones is, I can do it on private land. That's fine. But I'll tell you, man, when they pulled up on me, they pulled up quick and they're They're like, get it down now. I'm like, really? Oh they threatened me with jail and fines and oh wow. Your roommate's grandpa got a picture of Bigfoot and the government came and took it away. Oh, I'm sure they will. They definitely know they exist. They talk about it on their website, on the government site. You can go look it up. They talk about it. They talk about it with UFOs. They call them super natural beings, and they talk about it how they could appear and disappear, kind of like a ghost. But they call it, like I said, they call it like something like ultra supernatural beings. That might not be the correct term, but they definitely use ultra supernatural beings. Have a great day, AJ. Jennifer, hello. Higher dimensional, yeah. Yeah, but what they call them is that ultra super whatever on their site. And they mix it in with a Bigfoot too. They even talk about it. Yeah, it's a great term. Have a great day, Jerry. Yeah, I tried to get on the government page. Um, Trump was pretty good on releasing a bunch of stuff, so. And a good place to go too is the UK government. They are all over UFOs and supernatural stuff going on in the UK and Germany. And go look at some of their declassified information. Great stuff. No, I mean they won't admit it to the public, Gypsy, but they definitely admit it on their sites and in their paperwork. Grizz, welcome back. How you doing, buddy? That's for sure. So it does. I mean, it doesn't matter, you know. It does freak people out, just like the UFO thing, you know. And I know I beat this up a lot, but um, look at how many years they said people that were seeing UFOs and aliens, and the government was like, no, no, just to find out since around the 20s and 30s, they really started diving into it and knew that they were around, but told people they were crazy and they didn't exist. To come out and say, yeah, they do exist. Yeah, we know about ghosts and we know about UFOs. So they know about, Bigfoot, dogmen. They definitely know about it and they talk about it. But, how bad would you feel if, back then you had a family member that seen aliens, but everybody told them they were crazy and they had to go get on medicine and then they get medicated just to find out in 2020 that the government's like, yeah, we knew about it. Yes, there is aliens. Yeah, they're flying around. Yeah, they live in the ocean. I mean, that's, that's crazy in itself. So if I missed you, hello, hello. Happy Memorial Day. Oh yeah. I mean, there's like in different states, like down in Georgia and stuff. You go read about it, and most of the time when there is a Bigfoot spotted down there, they also see um, a craft, a UFO. So I believe that, Wayne. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention. I got up to the point in the video from the live stream the other night Ow. Biting fly. That light that I seen. And once Junior releases his, he sent me a clip of what he seen. It was two different lights. I didn't see what he seen, and he didn't see what I seen. I don't know how we seen two different ones and recorded two different ones. That's crazy. Just getting back on my feet from. Just wipe me out. Oh, God bless. God bless. Send him prayers your way, Krista. I need a piece of gum or something. Oh my God. It's standing in the sun's hot. Yeah, on the video, you see where I see the lights. And Junior, I'm explaining to Junior what I seen. And I captured what I seen, but he also caught lights that were different than what I seen. He's going to put it out. But he sent me it, and it's weird. He's seen green, I seen like a white. Yep. Yeah, Wayne, that was weird. Yeah, and it's weird, Nancy, how I didn't see what he seen, and he didn't see what I seen. But we seen it at the same time, and that's strange. Yeah, thank you for the hard work, Sue. Thank you, everybody, for the hard work on the videos. Like I said, y'all are amazing. You should all work for those big-time TV producers. When they say, well, we didn't see anything, send you all in to go over the footage. Sharon, yeah. I was just so happy to find those railroad tracks. It seemed like we were on those things forever. And when we hit those railroad tracks, we got probably about 2 football fields away from where we exited out of the forest. And it sounded like a tree crashing and a tree knock. Like they were happy for us to get out of there. Oh, wow. Yeah, they shouldn't leave an email open for that, Sally Joe. How you doing, David? Yeah, Nancy, that was like walking to a jungle. Just to get unlost, to get lost. Thank you, Sue. And I really do appreciate you all. They sure look like it, David. That's for sure. That was a spooky night, especially when Junior come running out towards me and I'm looking at his face and I'm like, what? Like, oh my God. The look on his face is unexplainable. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, you all do great work. Yeah, but he really hasn't talked about it, and all he said is that he's seen the face. It was, tall, and yep, when Junior dropped his flashlight. And I just, I was like, don't do that, don't run, please. I know it's hard, because when you're out there, it's really hard not to take off sometimes. Because your body's telling you to run, and your brain's telling you something isn't right, and your body's reacting to something that's not right, and you want to, run. That's just a natural reaction. And it takes everybody. It's not like it's something that you weren't overnight. You got to get your body used to being scared. And somebody just asked me that. They were like, what are you worst, what's the worst thing you're scared of out there? And I always say me, because I'm not running. Like, you know, it's like we're scared, but we're not scared. And that could be bad, because you don't know if your body's reacting to an animal that wants to attack you. You just know something isn't right. Fear is a safety mechanism. And when you lose it, that's scary. Because I find myself, you know, sometimes out in the real world going, oh well, it is what it is. If we do it, we do. Yeah, don't run. Just freeze and say, what the is that? Yeah, Matt. Spooky Matt says, for me, I'm mostly scared of bears, and I don't like saying that word because you're just inviting that thing toward you. And the SW is something you don't want to play with, man, because I hate saying the word. You're taking a chance just by saying that word. And professionals will tell you that deal with those things specifically. So just saying that word puts you in danger. Yeah, that's what Sally says in West Branch. I plan on traveling, David. Right now, my motor in my car blew. So right now, I don't have a vehicle. I'm saving up for a vehicle. And I'm going to actually go look at one here this week coming up. So I mean, money's tight for everybody, including myself. Oh, that'd be awesome. Flying over Gun. Yeah, and renting cars is a pain in the butt and expensive. Yes, Bruce. I'm sorry for that wind. Yeah, I'm out on a hunt today. I was filming earlier, and I promised that I'd go live and pick the winner from the gift giveaway, from the video gift giveaway. And I got some good footage earlier, and I found a TP structure, not a giant one at all. By no means is a giant, but definitely, I think it was young ones learning how to build. Louise, T-Max north of me. He's probably an hour away. Sounds like a plan. Redneck Randy, how you doing? Long time no see. I hope everything's okay with you. Been good and blessed. Yeah, there you go. I love when that happens, when y'all can meet up and yeah, those structures in New York, man, what a great place. And it's funny because the people that told me stay out of New York, they were like, stay out of New York, we don't want you here. God bless LIB for taking the time to have us out, and God bless you all for making that happen. It's a God's gift. And when we got back and they seen the footage, they were like, oh, good job. Good job. Come back out. Can't wait to have you back out. And I get it. You know, having other crews come out to a different state. I understand. I get it. And you know, we didn't give up the areas. We wouldn't do that. And it was just nice for LIB to take his time out and show us and have us out there and giving us a, you know, a place to lay our heads down. And yeah, thank you, thank you. All right, Wayne, you have a great day. Really do appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's hard without a vehicle, and it sucks that it happened. But I'm working on it. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate you. You don't know how much I appreciate y'all. Sally says we live in PA and always find ourselves in Ohio doing hunts. Yeah, Ohio's a great place. I mean, a lot of stuff because of all the fresh water. And there's a lot of areas. And you'd be surprised. A lot of people say Ohio's flatland. And it's like, no. There's a, you know, going west, sure. But if you're staying northeast and south, east, you'll get lots of big mountains. Edgar, how you doing? Yeah, he's a really good, great guy. Candace, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much, Bruce. Tell her I said hello. I'm actually, I may, depending on how my back feels. Yesterday was pretty bad. It was hard to even stand on my 2 feet. I got a lot of things going on with my back and my ankles, and my knees started hurting yesterday. It was a tough day. I'm doing good. How you doing? Definitely beautiful. I had to get out. I had to get out of there and come out here to catch better service. I had service in there. It said that I had 5G, but come to find out, yeah, I had 5G, but it was bad 5G. So I want to go back in there, hike back in, and this is a big, big area too. Thank you so much. Sending healing vibes your way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just think it's because of the hikes. I mean, one day I did 3 different hikes in one day. That was crazy. Thank you, Heather. You too. Thank you so much. Happy Memorial Day. And thank you for being here with us. Again, everybody, make sure you're subscribed. Check to make sure YouTube likes to unsubscribe people sometimes. Please take a gander and make sure you're still subscribed. Yeah, we were just started our talks about the meet and greet and when we want to hold it. So once we get that all together in an area picked out, we'll get that information out too to y'all. And we'll try to give you a heads up, you know, a good month or two, month and a half. We narrowed it down to 2 areas, so now it's just in between, you know, which one do we want? I gotta make some phone calls out to them. There's one lonely cow out there. That's the one probably looking at me like, yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye out on you. Yeah, I was tested for Lyme disease. What was it? Oh, maybe 2 years ago. So maybe I should get it again. Yeah, because since that time, I've probably had 20 ticks attached to me. In doing this, and where we go, you get ticks. Yep, yep. Sally Joe, you were correct. Absolutely. Seems like we're having an easier time now with places because I believe they know who we are, better understand of who we are and what we do. Absolutely, they do, Gypsy. The Ask a Nurse probably, I've probably driven her crazy. She's the same lady I call every time I get a tick on me, and it seems like she's the one that answers at night, late at night. You know, it's a 24-hour line, and she'd be like, "Again?" She's like, "Oh, I know who you are. I seen your number before." She'd be like, "You got a tick again?" Got a tick last week in Scotland. Yeah, they ain't nothing to play with. It's weird how you don't even feel them biting you. That's the strange thing about it. Like everything else in the world, a mosquito you feel, a tick you don't feel it biting. Correct. You're right. It's hard not to get a tick when you're out in the bush. Yep. And it seems like no matter how much DEET you put on or tick repellent, they will find a way to get you. Yeah, you would think. Yeah, I know they inject you with a painkiller, but you would think that you would at least feel the initial bite. Yeah, that's what they're there for. Spooky Matt, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, buddy. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate you. And we got to get you out a lot more with us, man. I love the work that you do. And it was cool to see the video that we did. It was cool to see how everything interacted together. I love getting data like that, especially when I'm putting it together. It puts a smile on my face because it's like, yeah, they cannot say this isn't, this is BS. This is true, right on your face data, you know. He did a really good job out there, Spooky Matt. And everybody, check out his channel. Does a great job. You could put your link up, Matt, if you could, so everybody could check you out. Yeah. Don't get a tick on your bush. That's funny. Yes, thank you, Matt. Thank you, thank you. Nancy says thank you too. Bruce says, hello, Spooky. Jiffy says, I sat in a nest of newborn ticks the same size as a grain of salt. Ooh, hundreds were crawling on you. I don't think they can bite you until they're adult size. I could be wrong though. I don't know. That'd be crazy to have 100 ticks on you though. I would freak out. Yeah, everybody putting mm-hmm. Yep. Amanda says, Gypsy, no, no, no. Yeah, I would have jumped in the shower and used a scrub brush myself. Sandpaper, like, get. Oh no. He says, no, I just had a baby on me. And he says, I'm back. I had to put up groceries. Oh, yeah. Sally Joe says, Jack, do you remember when I thought there was a tampon hanging on a tree limb? Yes. That's funny. Yeah, there you go, Spooky. Spooky Matt, he posted his link. It's YouTube. I believe it's YouTube backslash um, at Spooky Matt 2024. So youtube.com backslash at Spooky Matt 2024. Or you can go to the homepage, scroll all the way to the bottom here on the cameraman page. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will see all the channels that I follow. Check them out. I follow more, but they only let you have so many. So my top ones are up there. 7 off you. Kenny says, I've got 7 off me this year already. They're bad. I live in West Virginia. Oh, yeah, I bet. One good way to keep them out of your yard is keep your grass cut short. Oh, my God. 2 embedded. Wow. A T-pon. Sally Joe. Tree-pon. Yeah. Belladonna, hello. I'm hearing like a swarm of bees. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, keep your grass short. Especially this year with the rain, especially the rain that we've been getting in Ohio and these cool days and nights. They will be in long grass, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely the birds will eat them. Chickens. Chickens love them. Not all ticks carry Lyme. Yes, correct. So do you think Indians made teepees first or just stole them? Um, that's a good question. That's a really good question. Someone had to teach them how to make it, right? Someone had to teach an Indian or the first Indian. Yeah, a lot of rain. Hmm. Bruce says, Spooky, trying Halloween donuts from 7-Eleven. How were they, Spooky? Sally just says, 104 watching, only 67 likes. Smash that like button, fam. Thank you, Sally Joe. Thank you, everybody. All right, Candy, I hope you have a great rest of your day and night and week ahead. God bless. Happy Memorial Day. Rebecca, someone had to teach him, right? I believe someone had to teach them, so yeah. I think once you find a structure TP out in the forest, I believe they're unused. There was only, I believe, 1 or 2 that made me feel like they were used, but the nests that you find, I think every nest that we've been in, well, not every. I say maybe 80% of the nests that we find, I believe, were being used at the time, just because of the smell, the prints that we've seen in the winter. A lot of factors. But we found some that were, not being used anymore. But I believe when you find a TP, it's meant to be found, like the one I found today. I mean, I've been in this area a handful of times. Not all of it because I can't cover it, but I'll take a maybe a couple acres, a few dozen acres, and I'll chop it into sections. So I might hit this section, take a week or so to hit this section here, and then come back, and then take a week or so to get up in this section, come back, and then take a week or so to get up in the next section. So cut it all up from there, make it a section over here, make it a section over here, make it a section, because you're not covering it all in one day. So when we get a claim, and we get a claim this size here, like the farm that we were just at, the new claim that we got, is a big farm area. They got woods, they got open land, so there's a lot to search. So we could be at a claim, that's why some claims stay open for so long, because if we find good activity happening, let's say up in this area here, we want to keep coming back to that area before we hit up in this area, because maybe they're all coming from this area into this area where we're doing our investigation at. Have a portal in your backyard. See you later, Kimmy. Happy Memorial Day. Edgar, thank you. It says, hit that like button. I appreciate y'all for being here. I don't want to take up too much of your time. And I want to get back in there now that I got a sunburn on my neck. I want to get back in there and get some more footage for you. But I'm going to put up that picture of that TP structure that I've seen today. I'll put that up right now. Farmer stand, absolutely. But good day to be outside. Low temperatures, and I think it's probably in the 60s, high 60s. Man, when that sun comes out, it really cooks. But blue skies, I like seeing that. Sally Joe, make me your burger. You too, Belladonna. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations to the winner. And yeah, y'all have a great Memorial Day. And if you need anything or you have another question you want me to answer, put the question down below the video here. And I promise you I will get to it and answer it when I get home today. And thank you for all you wonderful people do. You're all like family to me. And thank you for the donations. That money will definitely go towards the car. And yeah, it sucks not having one, and I can't wait to get one. I'm excited too. It's just like I said, all of us are, money's tight for everybody, including myself. I'm that kind of person, if something breaks on the camera, I'll get that first. Because it's, it's what we do. Amanda, thank you for the healing vibes. Yeah, and if I'll let you know if I'm going to go live tonight. I just might call the day after finishing this up. Trust me, I would want to get a live in tonight. Beautiful night tonight. Going to be. Eric, hello. How you doing, buddy? Happy Memorial's Day. But I'll let y'all know. I might call it after I finish up here, get another about an hour's worth of footage, and check out around some water around here. Sue, thank you. But with that said, I'm Jack the Cameraman, and we will see you on the next time. Will do, Nancy. God bless y'all. Have a great day, and thank you. See you on the next time.